Woods Parkway, the city is going to finish that road, Cameron Woods Parkway, all the way to Laurel Island Parkway.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah, that'll be, we'll have enough room to do a 4-lane if we want to. Right now, it'd just be a 2-lane. So there's a lot of commercial planned for that area. It's not gonna be, it's gonna be more like neighborhood commercial, which will support all the residential that'll be over there. There's also, the school has a piece of property over there that they're gonna be building, I think, a new middle school as well. So we're looking forward to that. I think that's really gonna help with the traffic. But it's gonna bring in a lot of commercial to the city of Kingsland.
Is this like a 5-year plan, or?
Well, we're starting on the road, probably the first of the year,
Oh, okay.
so it's coming pretty quickly.
They're gonna need a light up here by the barbecue
Yeah,
joint.
well,
I mean, that's
I'm glad
terrible
you
to get in
mentioned
and
that.
out of there.
They gotta realign that intersection.
Yeah.
The roads don't match up, so they're gonna do that as well and put a light there.
Cool.
You would think they'd do the light first, but, you know, they gotta wait. That's a DOT thing,
Mhm.
so you know how DOT is. You
They have to have so many
You either
deaths
got-
before they
you know,
do
You
it.
either gotta build all the houses over there, or either somebody's gotta get killed at the intersection.
That's
I
sad.
mean, I'm not lying about that.
I know,
That's the way they
that's sad.
How
determine
many
to get a
deaths
light.
does it take to get a light?
I mean, what?
How many deaths does it take to get a
I
light?
think it's 2.
Is it-
Kinda
Is there
sad.
gonna be a light on Laurel Island then too? Parkway?
Where it connects to Laurel? Oh yeah, I'm sure there will be.
Okay, what about at Winding,
Where?
Winding?
Winding.
People
No.
haven't died yet.
It's not a light call.
But at
Not yet.
On Winding Room, they don't need a light
That's
there?
so bad.
But at
right
Laurel
now.
it will be.
Should be.
It is.
Winding River's
Anybody wanna
terrible.
volunteer as tribute?
We
Oh,
There was that petition, 2 years ago, and a bunch of us filled out because
Yeah.
that was after that one person was killed, but that was back when the road construction was
Yeah.
going on. The workers.
But again, it's you know, it's Department of Transportation, we just don't have any
I
control
know.
over it. If we did, we'd already have a light there.
Petition for that.
So anyway, so moving on, so North Shore, is building out quickly. Lamar Smith Homes has bought several lots in there, along with, forgot the other builder's name in there.
Miranda?
Miranda, you know, I wanna call them Moderna, but it's Miranda. Yeah, so they continue to build out. We had to, go in there and, kinda redo the drainage plan. They were having a lot of problems with drainage in there. So we got in there and redid the drainage plans, and it seems to be working out pretty well right now. We have, let's see, what's this, Crooked River Estates, which is off of 17. They have 300 lots, and they should begin construction probably December or January. Very, very nice subdivision it's gonna be. A lot of lakes,
Off 17?
right off 17. Right
That's the one
past,
that was just
right
up-
past where Colerain Road crosses 17,
Okay.
up on the right hand
Still
side.
road.
Yeah. And then you also have the landing at Crooked River, which is across from Synergy.
That's the one we just had an open
D.R.
house at.
Horton is building homes in there.
Right.
We were glad to see that. That was kind of an eyesore out
Is
there.
that city?
Yeah, that's it.
The land is at Crooked River is city?
Yes.
Off Kinlaw, down there where the dog
Yeah. City.
park used to live.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have, you guys know where the Odyssey Apartments are off Laurel Island Parkway. Well, they're gonna do another project downtown, right
Is that
there.
been approved now?
Right there, yeah, it's been approved. Right there at 5 Points, right across from the Circle K. They're gonna do 196 units there.
96?
196.
Oh,
Which should help the downtown area grow a little bit. I know we had a lot of people come and complain about the traffic and where the entrance was gonna be and all that. However, the entrance is gonna be off of 40. It's not gonna be off North Grove Boulevard. They're also gonna put an entrance in the back off East Hilton and they're gonna install a roundabout back there too, to kind of help with the traffic, slow them down a little bit back there. So we're looking forward to that. I think that's really gonna help downtown grow a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what else. So Hill Point Apartments off Winding Road, they just completed phase 2. They're planning on doing phase 3. And then they're also have a area right there across from that dermatology, I think it's office.
DePretta.
That's commercial, so they're planning on doing some kind of commercial stuff right there as well. Don't know exactly what it's gonna be yet. There is a 200 unit apartment complex planned on Keith Dixon Way, right behind the technical college. That should have already started, but it hasn't. It's probably because of interest rates, or something like that.
What was
going on.
going there?
It's a 200 unit.
200 units.
Yeah.
On the technical.
That's supposed to be built, just kinda help support the technical college a little bit. And
Are they
then,
gonna be more affordable then?
yes, they're trying to
Keep
make that more affordable,
There's
yeah,
just a lot of high rent.
yeah. There's a 48 unit income-based apartment complex coming on the corner of Winding Road and Laurel Island Parkway. Now, when I say income-based, that doesn't mean that it's, Section 8. That just means that HUD has put some money into that project, and it will have lower, rent rates. But not to say it's not gonna be a nice place, though.
On the corner, like what, northeast, like which?
When you're going Winding Road, like if you turned off Kings Bay Road on Winding Road, if you get to Laurel Island Parkway, it's right there on the left, that corner lot right there.
It's pretty.
Right across from the storage place that was just built.
Oh, I thought it was lumber and stuff, no?
And they've already turned in their plans and everything, so they should be starting construction pretty soon. There is we just rezoned that big parcel of land right across from Green Tree Road. I think that Jack Gross and Stefana Dixon owned it. But that's gonna be a proposed RV, high-scale RV resort
Where's that at?
right on Scrubby Bluff Road,
Okay.
right across from Green Tree, that intersection. They're planning on having a 600 RV slips,
Wow.
Wow.
some
Yes.
campsites. They'll have a kayak launch. They're gonna have a pool, a lazy river, a restaurant, clubhouse.
For the RV.
Yeah, it's
Wow, we need to go there.
Yeah.
Cut our cost of living.
It's an RV resort, not just an RV campground.
Oh,
They're also going, and then on the other side of it, they're gonna have 272 units of quadruplexes.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's about a $30 million investment they're gonna make
Wow.
in Kingsland. They're gonna redo some of the roads right there so we can have turn lanes, things like that. So
Can the
that's
city of
good.
Kingsland provide sewer and water for all these people now? You
Yeah,
got
we got capacity for
you
it.
got capacity.
That's the
Wow.
first thing we always ask,
Yeah.
or we always check to make sure we got capacity. And actually, they're redoing a couple of our lift stations for us.
Cool.
So we're excited about that. That's gonna be something nice. Let's see what else. All right, so as far, yeah, go ahead.
What about the, open lot in front of Publix, next to the car wash?
Yeah, that was supposed to be an Olive Garden. We're not getting an Olive Garden.
what, they changed their
Oh,
mind?
man.
They couldn't come to a deal on that lot.
Oh,
So they wanted too much money for it, so they backed out.
wow.
Unfortunately, because that's one of my favorite restaurants. I was
too.
real excited.
We love Olive Garden.
But,
Olive Garden.
but in place of that, we are getting a Miller's Ale House restaurant.
Oh, what? Melon?
Miller's Ale House,
Where's that?
which is, that's gonna be on the east side of Lowe's, on Boone Street.
Yeah.
It's that vacant lot that's kind of grown up over there.
Mhm.
And Miller's Ale House restaurant is an upscale steakhouse, pretty much. It's pretty nice. So we're excited to hear about they were coming.
Good for
Um,
you.
Let's see what else we got.
So if we repeat this, that's not a problem,
No,
right?
all this is public information.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just
If there's a project I can't talk about, I'm not gonna tell you.
But do you have anything you can't talk about? You do, don't you? I bet you he does.
Yeah. We're still trying to get the new county health center going on Winding Road. They ran into some issues with DOT, but that's still gonna come, hopefully. We have, King's Restaurant that just opened downtown. I don't know if you guys have been there before. That's where the Salt and Pepper Thyme used to be. It's a Latin cuisine place. It's, really good food. He's just having a little trouble with people, finding out where he is and what he's offering.
What kind of food is it?
Latin cuisine. Yeah, very good. And they do serve beer, wine, and liquor too.
Does he have weird hours or
No, it's pretty much lunch and dinner.
lunch and dinner?
Mhm. Yep. We have an RV park coming on Easy Street, and construction started on that. That'll be right behind the Holiday Inn, right there.
How many slips?
That one's probably not gonna be but about, I think, 35 or 40. I think.
What are they gonna do where they tear toward the big, former Holiday Inn, the Roadhouse, or the,
Then they're building a self-serve RV park there, right behind the Mexican restaurant.
Yeah. Self-serve?
It's a self-serve.
What's a self-serve RV park?
That means, well, this means everything's self-serve. I mean, there's no attendant there. This is kind of like a franchise. It's people out of Missouri. They have 3 or 4 of them across the United States, but you do everything online. And once you get there, I mean, you've already paid for everything. You just hook up. There's no attendance. It's not, there's no amenities or anything like that. It's just for people coming in for a day or two and then leaving. That's pretty much what it's for.
And
Uh,
that's behind the Mexican restaurant?
That lot right there. Mhm.
now the mill house that was tore down, that's what I was referring to.
Park.
Yeah.
They're gonna put,
I got you.
okay, you got
Yeah.
me. You feel me?
I got you.
feel me?
Let's see where we're at here.
My goodness, you got 3 pages?
Yeah, I know, it's a lot of
Hallelujah,
stuff
look
going
at
on.
what's happening.
There's a Frito-Lay distribution warehouse being built on Algay Road. That's right beside Lowe's.
On what road?
Algay Road. Right behind Lowe's, that road that goes behind Lowe's. They've already started construction on that. We have a ViStar Credit Union coming next year. They bought the lot in front of Winn-Dixie.
Wow, that big lot?
And Winn-Dixie also, if you notice, they're redoing the facade on their shopping
Yeah.
center. They're also gonna build another strip mall, behind Sonny's right there.
Wow.
They have another building.
Wow.
You say it's a ViStar coming in front of
Yeah,
Winn-Dixie?
ViStar. Coming there. We have a Tidal Wave car wash coming at the corner of Marsh Harbor and Laurel Island Parkway.
Well, we like those car washes, don't we?
Well, the one we have here is not very good.
Well, there's that new one being built, isn't there a new one being built? Yeah,
But anyway, this is supposed to be a real nice one.
well, good. One of those with those funky little things out front, like you saw over in Yulee.
Yeah, kinda like that.
That look.
That's kind of the new one, the newer kind, yeah.
Okay.
And that's something I think they need over in that area,
Yeah.
you know? So that's coming, they've already turned their plans in, have been approved, so they'll start construction pretty quickly. Let's see what else we got here. So we've got Plug Power, that's the hydrogen fuel cell plant, it's out there at the, industrial, site off of Kinlaw and, I think it's Harris Bluff. Anyway, they finished phase 1 already, and they've started production, and they're looking at starting phase 2 and phase 3 next year. That's gonna probably create about 50 to 60 jobs for City of Kingsland. The YNC warehouse is in that area too. I think that's already completed, so they should be hiring some folks as well. We have the Hilton 2 Suites Hotel. They're having such a hard time getting finished up there, but they're almost there. It should be a couple more months and they should be open. We have 2 Publix grocery store shopping centers coming.
2?
Yeah, we got 2 of them. One of them's gonna be right there on the corner of Middle School Road and 40, right across from the car wash. That'll also have an Inmark gas station with it.
Wow.
they should start construction probably in a couple of months there. And then they're gonna have another one at the corner of Gross Road and Laurel Island Parkway.
Well, we have heard that, yeah.
Yeah, and they'll have some out parcels, or they'll have some other retail stuff. Supposed to be pretty nice shopping center.
So
So
does
that-
that mean that the Publix we have, are they moving?
Yeah, they'll be moving out.
Okay, so they'll move, where are they gonna move to? The one on the corner across from,
Well, I don't know, it's just.
oh, you don't
Publix.
know, okay,
Yeah, and I don't know what's planned to go in that Publix either. I haven't heard.
okay.
We're still waiting on the Ace Hardware. They're supposed to be on Middle School Road as well, the new Ace Hardware. I think they ran into some financial problems as well, waiting on interest rates, stuff like that.
We heard they're gonna stay put, but you never can tell.
Yeah, well, I mean, they've already bought the lot, so I don't know, and they've already cleared the lot, so.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I hope they get to build it, cause it's supposed to be one of the updated,
Yeah,
more nicer Ace Hardware. It's kinda like the one in, Bernardino.
yeah, boy.
Highway 55 Burgers and Restaurant on Boone Street should be open probably another month.
That is delayed.
They had some issues with their contractors, so they fired him, and they've got a new contractor in, so should be ready in about another month. The Kingland Storage Units, is open on the corner of Winding Road and Laurel Island Parkway. That was Mr. Sawyer's project, but I think they turned around and just sold it as soon as they built it. But it's open. We also have a proposed, large warehouse distribution facility that's coming on the west side of Harris Bluff Road. Should be like over 1 million square feet of, warehouse space up there. And I've met with these people, and they're gonna do that project. They're gonna do one on the east side of Harris Bluff Road as well. And then they're gonna do another one kinda off Kinlaw Road.
Wow.
They do these all over the United States. So if you get big distribution facilities, you know what companies are gonna be coming. They'll have Amazon there, they'll have FedEx, you know, UPS, things like that. And that's gonna create a lot of jobs for the city of Kingsland. And that's what you need. You need industrial, you know, that helps your tax base too, when you have industrial stuff. The Mill Creek property, as you asked about, is purchased by Parker's Kitchen and Convenience Stores. So they're gonna put one there, and this is gonna be, they'll have some, diesel pumps too, to help, to kind of get the truckers in there as well. They've also planned on putting 2 more stores in Kingsland. One will be over there on Laurel Island Parkway. There'll be put one there. That won't be for truckers, that'd just be for, you know, regular convenience store. But they also have bought land on exit 1, right beside the, truck stop there. And they're gonna have their own truck stop.
Right by Cisco's or on the other west side?
It's right there, right beside Haddock Road
Okay.
is where they're gonna put theirs.
Wow.
When they found out how much that truck stop was doing a day, they said, I think we need to get down there. That place does $1 million a day.
Yeah, but driving through there every day with all those trucks in and out, are they gonna try to do something better with the flow of traffic with them?
That's DOT, and it's always 2 people who
I
have
haven't
that.
had that.
Listen to
It's
Yeah.
close calls, but.
$1 million
But they are
a
gonna
day.
try to do some, road improvements over there as well. They're even talking about maybe 4-laning, Haddock Road.
That would be great, yeah.
Some stuff's coming over there, I can't talk about it right now, so I'll just leave it at that. And then we have, Freddy's Restaurant, Freddy's Burgers, and I think it's Custard or something like that. They're renovating the Crystals building, so they'll be taking over that.
Freddy's.
I don't know if you've ever eaten at Freddy's, but they're
Yes, that's gonna be my downfall.
very good hamburgers and real fattening
Those
shakes.
cheese fries.
And the cheese fries,
Oh.
yeah. We've been talking to Panda Express about trying to get the Captain D's building. But they want so much money for that lot, I just don't know if that's gonna happen or not. That's another one of my favorite restaurants, so that's why I'm trying to get them to come to Kingsland as well. We have to have somebody that wants to do it, it's just a matter, of course, it's a matter of money. So other than that, that's about all that's coming to Kingdom. That's enough, but.
So let me ask you
The
this.
Kingdom's growing, I mean, and
It
it's
is.
growing, and it's gonna continue to grow for the next 5 to 10 years.
Wow.
Somebody told me the other day, it looks like we're gonna be North Jacksonville,
Yeah,
That's what it sounds like.
which can be a good thing or a bad thing, so.
yeah.
What do you think is bringing all this growth?
First of all, Kingdom has a lot of land available, that's one thing.
Yes, it is.
It's not as expensive as other places, just like this warehouse distribution facility.
Mhm.
He said the companies are lined up to come down here because they can't afford the rent and the land prices up north.
Wow.
So everybody's kind of migrating this way. Also, you've got people trying to get out of the bad parts of Jacksonville,
Mhm.
get away from the crime, and then the school system is so good here in Calumet County. It's attracting a lot of people. So that's kind of a factor.
That's kind of what we thought.
And in fact, we're easy to work with.
Of course, yes.
And I'm serious about that.
Yeah.
No,
Yes, yes,
we
you are.
talked to builders who would definitely
Yep.
agree with
That's a
you.
hard-working thing.
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Speaking of schools, I mean, how are we capacity wise with all this coming in?
Yeah, we met with the, school board about 2 or 3 months ago. They do have a plan of building more schools. You know, they're gonna build an elementary school off of 17 near Colerain Road. That's in the works. Supposed to build another middle school here on Camden Woods Parkway. Haven't heard anything about another high school, but they do have a 10-year plan. of what they're gonna do. Any other questions?
Wow,
That's a lot.
that's
It
a
is a
whole
lot.
lot. So, as far as, you can't talk about any other restaurants that might be coming?
I really don't know of any, to be
Okay.
honest with you.
Not that these aren't good, don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
a little disappointed about the Olive Garden.
No,
We need to work on
I was very disappointed. Even our city councilman, Alex Blunt, he said, my daughter said, I'm gonna be fired. 'Cause I didn't get the
I didn't get that.
Can we set up a GoFundMe?
Yeah, I know, really.
Oh, that's sweet.
But anyway,
Well, those are some wonderful, any questions?
any questions?
Wow.
Well, if y'all ever need my help or anything, you know where I'm at. I'm always glad to help you. Customer service is our #1 goal.
Y'all do a wonderful job.
Thank you.
We
Appreciate you.
appreciate your time.
Thank you very much. Thank you.